one of the beauties of this control is that since it is so fully programmable and since everything that you're programming is in plain English, you are not worried about having to have a manual close by to find codes and things of that nature. The other thing we at National Compressor will do to support this device is when we send one out to you, if you have a mechanic in the field and they do need to call in and get some help on a first-time setup or have any questions, feel free to contact us. Because we have a working demonstrator, we are able to take that demonstrator and walk through all of the application specifics and also help them with the setup, making it easy and simple for their first time. I'm sure that as you're thinking about this right now, you've probably come across in your mind many applications you can think of where this would come in handy. We firmly believe that this device is a device of the future because we know that we're going to protect compressors against so many of the issues out there that we know take them out electrically and or through temperature. So think about this as an investment and acting as a watch guard, looking over your compressor or your critical motor and protecting it from what could be a failure. Just so you know, there is also a version of this device which will allow you in applications to go through and hook up this device to Modbus, in which case you can do everything remotely on this system and also have it send all of this information remotely to your Modbus system. This would allow it, under very large commercial applications, to communicate information instantaneously to whomever the Modbus assignment is, or we could have it email either the contractor or whatever the contact point is that requires to be set up for this. So as you can see, with the simplicity of this control and yet how complex it is and how much it can do are one and the same. It is simple to program, it is simple to use, and it is actually simple to get information on the control both while it's running and in the event that it's had a failure. And if you want to look real quick, and I press the down button right now, you'll see a snapshot, and that's the snapshot of currently because it's back on functioning again. And if I push this one, it tells me what the last trip was. There was a 34% phase imbalance less than an hour ago. So that will sit there and count up on the control because the power is supplied to it. And if your technician doesn't get there for a few hours, he will know what time that phase imbalance occurred. So if you're having electrical problems, you can start getting some sort of data set points on when it may be occurring and be able to address it. I hope this has educated you somewhat on our control, and we would love to have the opportunity to have you try this out in the field. And as a firm believer in this control, on our larger compressors, we will not sell an extended warranty unless this control is installed in the field. And after seeing all of this features of this unit, I think you now understand why. Thank you for taking the time to view this today. We appreciate your time as always. Thank you. Have a great day.